Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mast, and welcome back to some more SMITE Conquest. Today we're playing a little Baron Samedi in the A to Z. Yeah, whoops. We kind of scuffed it. It's okay. We only barely scuffed it. Hopefully everybody's had a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Hopefully you guys have had some good time off school, work, stuff like that, been able to spend it with yourselves or with family. It's something good, right? Something good. Something that's not sad. Because, yeah, I don't know. Normally for me and like my family, at least historically, we don't do anything crazy. We don't have like huge get-togethers. I met up with my parents on Christmas Eve. I hung out, just me and my girlfriend, on actual Christmas. Yeah, hopefully it's been good for you guys. It's been a little different for me, man. I've been getting into cooking and baking lately. I can't remember. I think I might have brought that up a tiny bit in a video. Baked so much shit the eve of Christmas Eve, the day before Christmas Eve, baked so much shit, legit baked basically all day. Probably legit like 13 hours or something. That's a very specific number, but I feel like it's probably about exactly what it was. It's like 13 hours. Like legit, like woke up within an hour, started baking, was baking like a little bit before going to sleep, missing stuff. Nice. Do we get a clap? Do we get a clap because Erlang diff? No, it's not. It's not. It's not unfortunate. There we go. Gotta get that cooldown back up, man. Shiva jungle, huh? Not something you see too much at the moment. So yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good. Yeah, we're playing Baron in mid right now. Baron normally somebody that's more of a solo laner or a support, historically speaking. He's also quite a flex pick as far as mages are concerned. We got one? We got two? Okay. Yeah, he's quite a flex pick. Normally, he's actually one of those few mages that really doesn't tend to get played mid, at least competitively. Maybe in casuals a decent amount, but tends to be more of a solo laner and a support. Right now, I think mid is maybe his best role, which is not a good thing. It might seem like that'd be a good thing. It's not. It means that Baron's not great at the moment, but his scaling is okay. In general, mages right now are very strong building full damage, and I feel like not a whole lot of in between. You really do want to commit pretty hard right now. And Baron's very much one of those mages we're going like Pythags, Breastplate, Ethereal Staff, a bunch of items that you're really not trying to go much right now on mages, or items that are good on him. Because you want to spam cooldowns, you want to be kind of tanky, you want to just kind of proc stuff off your abilities. One thing that is nice, Soul Gem's pretty good on him. Soul Gem's very good right now. Not really too much of a hybrid item though. So he's not great, but he's fine. I've played a bunch of, hopefully this one will last, man. I have played a bunch of Baron A to Z games so far. I've been very, very much struggling. I finally got a long one, and I'd stopped recording the long one because I played him solo, just because we got field solo. I was like, it doesn't matter that much, we'll play him solo. Loki's with speed buff came to lane. So yeah, I ended up going long, but I stopped recording when Loki with speed buff came to my solo lane. And not as in the jungler, like the solo took their speed buff, and I figured, you know, this game's gonna be a little too troll for it, right? No, you don't get to do that. No, stop having beads. Okay, well, she had beads. Do a little that. Do a little inting. Almost, man, almost. So yeah, I think Baron's honestly, like, considering, he's normally not too much of a mid-mage, I think he's surprisingly okay, but he's somebody that can very much get pretty hard punished. So he's going to vary a lot performance-wise game to game, and what they can do to you, like comp plays and stuff like that, as well as just how well they're playing. So we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and start talking about his kit if I can. Do some of that. Do some of this. All right. So Baron passive, pretty integral. I don't know. I know this word. I don't know. I can't think. I think that's it. I'm trying to think. It's not even that I don't know the word. I'm trying to think. How is it actually pronounced? Whatever. It's important. It's a very integrated. That's a word that I do know how to pronounce it. Why can't I think of it right now, man? I feel stupid. I think it's just integral, right? Do I sound dumber because I'm messing it up? I don't know. It doesn't matter that much. Yeah, big part of his kit, what he does basically is he stacks up this kind of debuff, I guess you could call it, the stacking debuff as he lands abilities on people. He starts getting bonus things to his different abilities. They start doing more stuff. So basically, right off the bat, when you start playing Baron, like not when you start playing Baron, when you start hitting somebody with Baron, not quite as good as he then gets to be as he builds up this Hysteria debuff. And then when he maxes it out, he gets 20% bonus damage. So not only does he start doing more things with his abilities, but once it's finally maxed, and I think the max is at 50, I don't remember. It's been forever since he came out, man. It literally does not say in his passive because Hi-Rez is dumb. Sorry, Hi-Rez. I'm calling you. Why? Why does it not say in his passive? Come on. They're like, oh, when you get to max hysteria, this good thing happens. Okay, what is the max hysteria, Hi-Rez? Maybe it's somewhere and I can't read. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's legit not in there because I looked for it earlier. But yeah, I think it maxes out at 50. Most of the abilities start doing things when it's at 30, and then abilities do anywhere from, I want to say, 15 to 25 hysteria applied per ability. I think they're just at red buff, probably, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, so we'll basically just talk about what that does for each ability as we get to those abilities, but that's basically what you're looking for, is you're looking to stack up this thing. I also don't remember how long it lasts anymore, because I'm pretty sure it also doesn't say this. Am I right? Yep. Hi-Rez, can we get Baron a little context in his ability screen? That'd be great. Yeah, I want to say it's really long. I think it's like 25 seconds, very oddly specific. I don't think that's exactly it, but I think it's something like that. Or it's like, I think it's close to or a little under 30 seconds, basically. So lasts quite a while. Very good. They just gonna like 4-man gank them under the tower right now? Because that's kind of what it looks like. Yeah, that's really what it looks like. You guys just being that cringe, really? I'm trying to rotate late. Yeah, you get disc ulted. You got the ego or you got the disc ult? Yeah, they're kind of inting for this. You don't have your stuff, right? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Was not expecting a beads right there. No, come on, no. Stop it. Oh, that didn't hit her. There we go. Do a little this. Oh. There we go. Hang on. Let me wait it out. Just make sure. There we go. Yeah, I was waiting for that, the classic Fafnir insta jump as far as I can, and then Ganesh Silence existed, so I kind of trolled myself a little bit. Yeah, let's go back mid. Normally we probably back there, but we got plenty of stuff. So moving on to other stuff in the kit. Baron 1 is the ability that we want to start with. It's what you want to get at level 1 just every game ever, basically. Does better damage than the 2. It's quicker than the 2. Has a shorter cooldown than the 2. But it's not what you want to max. You want to max the 2, which seems a little weird. It's not really how it normally works on other characters. It's kind of a funky ability where it's really good immediately. The 1 is. But it doesn't level very well. It doesn't go down in cooldown. It doesn't get very much damage. It gets super little damage. So... What's funny is, like, I could kind of see it coming, man, the way you moved. I doubt it'll probably be fine. I get to yell at him if somebody lives at 1 HP. And if they kill me and live at 1 HP, I get to yell extra loud. Okay, can you chill? Yeah, do a little that. Do a little this. Thank you. Have heal. Probably back in a sec. I think we're gonna go poly next. So yeah, Baron 1, pretty simple damage ability. You have these 2 different lines. They do damage. If you hit both lines on somebody, they do 15% more damage, which isn't that much. So basically you just kind of want to generally hit it. Ideally, if you can land both, that's good. It doesn't matter that much. Normally, really, it's just going to come down to how you're aiming it for the situation you're in. Or if they're far away, you're going to aim it like this. If they're not, you might want to aim it a little more like this. Generally, I mean, you're going to aim for the middle anyways, right? So like ideally you land both. I don't think it really changes the way you aim it. Little bit for wave clear. It's not that important. So yeah, it does that. And then once you get the hysteria, once you get that 30 hysteria on them, you get 30% power reduction and 30% attack speed reduction, which is crazy. It's actually really disgusting. And naturally that does apply to both physicals and magicals. So giant damage debuff effectively to whoever you're hitting. But of course you do need the hysteria for it to do that. And they need to be at 30 hysteria before it goes off. Like it needs to hit them when they're at that. It can't be, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Like I don't think you can like then hit it, get them to 30 hysteria with the hit, and then that'll be it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way, but I guess I'm actually not completely sure. Try and not be murdered by Shiva. Discordia's being annoying. She's got a little bit more range than I have. Yeah, we gotta play a little careful. Let me get this ward up over here. Yeah, something Baron gets some kind of awkward matchups with is he is one of those mages that does tend to lose the range game a little bit. And it varies. There are some matchups where he wins it, but there's definitely matchups like this with Discordia right now, or because our abilities are slow and they're not super long, a lot of the time she'll be able to get that little baby range difference, and it makes it a lot harder for me to do things. So we do have to worry about that a little bit. Baron 2, I think we're ready to move on to that, right? Baron 2 is a pretty slow. Why did you let that hit you? Can I be greedy? I don't think there's that. She's just going to keep running. Let me grab mids, I guess. Yeah, I don't, why did she walk into that, man? It's funny too, because I feel like so far she hasn't been bad about it. It's only when she's almost gonna die. Like, I didn't play aggro there because just there was no reason to. Because I just assumed she wouldn't be, like, randomly greedy as hell. Yeah, Baron 2, very visually obvious ability, somewhat slow ability. Like, I think Baba 2, which I complained about being slow, should be a decent amount slower, I'm pretty sure, than Baron 2 is. But Baron 2 is really visually obvious. The moment that shit is going out, people realize it, unless they're not looking at it, because then you don't get to see things, right? That makes sense. Wow! Leave him alone! Oh, I was going to give him a heal off that. And Fafnir just couldn't stop leaving him alone. Get bullied. Oh, look at the Poly go. By the way, that is why we go Poly. Poly is pretty easy to proc on Baron. He's somebody that doesn't tend to do super great with the items in general. Yeah, I do want to do things. We're kind of waiting things out a little bit here. Does this kill? Should. Nice. Then we do a little this, a little that. Getting some stuff done. Very random Ula rotation. Oh, it's awkward. But they're whiffing, it's fine. Nice. Hang on, where are you going? Okay, well, I guess we have a quad. Please don't have 6. Please do not have 6, man. I have done so many Baron games. I really don't want to have to record another. Yeah, can I talk about the 2 now? Is that okay? We doing gold? They don't have an ADC to contest. That's kind of different. Normally when you win a big mid fight, it doesn't mean the ADC just died, but he did. He's dead. By the way, we will do some stuff with Baron where the 3 doesn't do anything to minions or anything like that. Like, it didn't do damage to gold there, even though I threw it. But it does proc Poly, and with the recent Poly buff, I feel like it actually makes Poly worth building on him. Because he's got a lot of abilities he throws at different intervals, so it's pretty easy to do the little double Poly proc that used to be so hard to do before the recent buff. But getting back to the 2. Are you kidding me? Instantly having to murder. Uh-oh. Yeah, let me chill. Oh god. Okay, you guys chilling? Are we good? Can I get a soul gem? I really want to back, man. I can actually maybe fight this, but I need to buy soap. Oh god, okay. I want to talk about the kit, but it's just a frag fest. We got a little bit of damage. Okay, can we please? Okay, I think we're good. She only got a little bit greedy. Didn't full commit to the greed, so I don't have to punish her. Fafnir, stop it. Okay, I am dipping. Let me dip, please. Yeah, go do mids. Anyways, let's move on to the actual stuff that Baron 2 does, because I brought up that it's easy to see like 10 times now, because I keep trying to get back to it. So it does damage, and if you land it on a god, it will heal you, it will cleanse you, it will increase your move speed, and it will also give all that stuff to allies in the area. And the heal's also weird. It's a flat heal and a missing % health heal. So basically, if you're lower, you get more. If you are higher health, you get less. So it's a little extra rewarding when you're low, and that applies to the heal your teammates get as well. It's all the same stuff that you get your teammates get if they're nearby. I don't remember what the range is, but it's pretty big. I think, trying to think, is it people within the range of the 2 or the Baron? I don't remember now. It's a pretty big range. I want to say it's like 30 or 40, something like that. Like pretty decent, not tiny. What? Oh, okay. I thought my auto didn't land. I saw Soul Gem proc. I was like, why did Soul Gem do potato damage? Or not Soul Gem. Why did Poly do potato damage? I was so confused. So yeah, that does it for that. And then worth keeping in mind, the reason we want to max this is not only does it go up in damage more per level than the 1, but it also goes down in cooldown significantly per level. So definitely the ability you want to max on Baron. I guess maybe there are games where you're like never landing the 2 because they have a billion abilities to juke with. Like if we're going against like a Circuit or something who can not only jump out of it but dash out of it, then maybe we're not gonna max that. Maybe we'll like level to 1, but obviously it's a very random matchup. He's just gonna ult this. Yeah. I was hoping Ganesh would go around so he could maybe dive and cut him off. Don't think we're in trouble. We got Shiva ult though. That's okay. Shiva ult definitely matters less than mine, but at least we got something for it. That was kind of suck, man. I was really hoping he'd go around and we could just dive the shit out of him. Why is it okay? We bringing this 1v1 over into mid. You like that? Okay, I did not think we'd one-shot her. Yeah, so Poly Baron doing work. Poly Baron doing a little bit right now. I know it's very weird to go Poly second item in any build that's actually serious, but I actually think it's pretty good right now. But not in general, just Baron's somebody that's good with it. I wouldn't build this on very many other gods. Keep bullying. Keep bullying. Miss everything. Should really just farm up a little bit. So let's move on to Baron 3, I think. Baron 3, like I already covered, doesn't do anything to minions or Gold Fury or anything PvE related like that. Only applies on gods. Stops on the first god hit. Hang on. Hang on, what are we gonna do to you? Oh, this is looking juicy. Nice, he did go into it. Have this. Oh, I want to kill him. All right, this should be pretty easy, Pyro. So yeah, you slow them, you root them. It's kind of like, it's actually not even kind of, it's very similar to Chronos 3, where it's a slow into a root instead of a slow into a stun. Doesn't do great damage, does okay damage. It lasts, God, how long? The damage lasts like 2.5 seconds if I remember right. I guess I can just read it. Yeah. I was going to say, I think into the CC it's a little under 2, and it is. It's 1.75 seconds of slow, which builds into the root, and then the root lasts almost a second itself. And then unlike a normal slow, where 1.75 seconds is kind of meh, because it's scaling into a root, it's actually a really strong CC. And the only downside is jumps, and dashes can still jump and dash. And then unlike, right? No, I guess it's just because it lasts so long. I was going to say unlike some other roots, but this is still true for roots. It's just normally they don't last as long as this one does. Normally, if you hit this on somebody and they jump or dash or whatever, you can then, because it lasts so long, you can actually follow up on the end of it. And it's not just like over by the time they finish their dash or jump or whatever. I thought she was looking to fight. I got all excited. I was like, you want to do this? I don't think she does. But she is playing surprisingly up. Yeah, whatever. We'll do a little of this. We'll see if she gets greedy in her 3, which it seems like she is right now. So we'll do this. Try and not just face tank tower if I can. We got our beads off that. That's fine. Almost got a one-shotter right there. That's too bad. Yeah, I was hoping if we landed the 2, I think we could have just clapped. Hi, Shiva. Ooh. Eh. Oh my god, I'm missing the poly auto. I'm throwing. No, no, no. None of that. None of that. Get back here. Okay, please do not have 6 boys. I need a full game. We're 17 minutes in. It's decently long so far. Give me a chance. Okay, I don't have shit for this, so it's really good we didn't get insulted. Oh? Man's about to end? Maybe not. Maybe not. Eh. Oh my god, please don't solo me. Oh my god, please. I have children. I don't. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Boy. That sucks. They're killing people at Zion. It kind of sucks that they let them buy, but they got stuff for it, so whatever. Well, Fafnir's fed. I had to be worth so much right there. Man is practically out farming the team. I bet he legit got like 1k gold for killing me right there. All right, well, I have a lot of money to spend. In a lot of games, Book of the Dead, I think, is really good on Baron because he's not very mobile. He's very easy to punish because of his lack of mobility. Like, the only mobility he has is just hitting his 2 to get a little speed boost. So, Book of the Dead could be good. They do have some pretty decent all-in on this team. Like, they kind of just, they either burst me or they don't. So, I think we might go ahead and just build that right now. Or I could go Charon's Coin for the stupid Fafnir. 80s isn't very tanky yet. I don't know. I've died 1 time. Yeah, let's just do this for now, and then we'll work on it next. I think that's what we'll do. Alright, so we covered Baron 3. Yeah? Yeah, good, good. I don't remember if I talked about the root can spread to people nearby, which is a pretty short range. It's not too much of a big thing you have to worry about. It's kind of like Cupid Art Bomb, just don't be next to Cupid Art Bomb. Same thing with Baron 3. If somebody's hit with it, don't be next to them while they're getting affected by it. And then moving on to Baron ult, we have a bunch of different things. We go CC immune, We gain damage, right? You still gain damage mitigation? I think they nerfed the shit out of it. It used to be stupid. Do you not? Oh, there we go. 35% reduced damage. I think it used to be, I think it was well over 50. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm pretty sure it used to be absolutely wild, where it's like if he's ulting, just don't even bother hitting him. Yeah, you gain CC immunity, you gain a bunch of damage reduction, and you start sucking. You start sucking awful hard. Dead. Oh. Maybe dead. Okay. All right, well, that was close. I can't possibly catch him. Yeah, you start sucking if they are over the 30 hysteria threshold. I believe it uses that threshold, right? Right? Can I tell? I can't tell. They get sucked harder at some point. I'm pretty sure it's the 30 hysteria like the other abilities. And that makes a big difference. Like the pull's kind of like almost like a Poseidon Whirlpool level pull. Not very fast if they don't have enough hysteria. If they do have that hysteria, is really fast. It's really annoying to get away from. You just straight up like have to be beadsing it or jumping out and just not getting hit or something like that. Worth noting, the pull damage and pulling in general goes through walls, but you're trying to land them in the coffin to do most of the damage and stun, which you can't do through a wall because there's a wall in the way, right? So there is that little side to it, something to keep in mind. There are definitely spots where it can actually come in really clutch to just land it through a wall. Like literally maybe right now. We're not gonna do it, but like it actually maybe could. Should just be dead, yeah. I don't even need to land most of my stuff, we just clap him. I'm coming. What? What? Was that Treb? Is Treb shooting shots in the jungle now? Am I losing it, man? I swear that's what happened, right? I don't think I've seen that in my life. Huge Treb buff, man. My God. Okay, you know what? I'm sick of your shit. Have pull. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Boom. Ding. Don't get to catch him yet. Oh my God. Come here and eat it, please. By the way, there's a little monitor or marker, I guess, on people's health bars, so you can tell how much hysteria they have. Like we could see it on Fafnir there as we'd been hitting him with stuff. If it's nice and purple like that, you can tell it's not quite filled up, but it's getting there. And then when it's red, it's actually like there. God, he's so annoying. This stupid Uller is just barely getting out over and over and over again. Oh, I choked that. Oh, I choked it hard. The two didn't. Did she jump? I thought she'd be dead to the two. That sucks. Yeah, Baron abilities get a little awkward to land. They do have enough delay that sometimes they're not super reliable. Yeah? Yeah? I don't know about that one. Oh my God, he's healing though. Nice. Oh, my 3 didn't go off yet. Maybe? Oh, okay, hi. Yeah, can I help you? Damn, they want to kill me so bad right now. No, 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 stop it. Oh, please murder. Please murder. I want to keep the CC immune for a while there. Nice, that came in so clutch, getting all that CC immunity. Can I talk about the kit again? We're almost there. Actually, I think the only thing left to talk about, because I already brought up like all the way the damage on the stun works. Yeah, the only thing left is when you actually put... Oh, if I juked a little bit. If you put somebody in the coffin, if you actually land the coffin part, which is by far the majority of the damage, and like I said, it stuns as well, they instantly get max hysteria. So, and the ticking damage on the pull also adds hysteria as well. I think it adds like 5 per tick or something like that. So yeah, I think that basically does it for everything. Nice, at least I end up losing the fight overall. They have to do so much stupid shit to kill me. Like, they gotta commit so hard. Like, Uller... Uller actually does have to be, like, blinking into the bank line after we've eaten cooldown after cooldown. And honestly, even then, if I played it a little less greedy, we maybe could have lived. I shouldn't have tried to wiggle. I should have just Aegis and bought some time. It'd have been good. Looks like we do just straight up get FG, I think, though, yeah? I don't know, they could contest. I'm hoping the boys just, like, melt it. And I think they'll kill it slow enough that I should be able to get it. Yeah. Give me this. Give me this. I do 1 billion damage now. Give me fire, too. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I think it does it for the kid. I'm trying to think, is there anything I'm missing? Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, he's got so many different, like, little bonus things to cover. I would definitely say, if I haven't already brought it up yet, one of the biggest things, one of the biggest issues Baron suffers from as a character, obviously his mobility is a problem, but the fact that you can just jump out of the tube, and that's pretty worth. So, like, already landing it might be hard, but especially if you're hitting the 3 into the 2, which is his main combo as far as normal abilities are concerned, yeah, they can just jump on out, dash on out, whatever. And if you're not landing your 2, not only are you missing a core damage ability, which is a big deal if you're building him actual damage like I am, you know, now you're just less able to do things until you get that cooldown back, but you're also missing out on your heal, you're missing out on your movement. It's pretty big. Hey, you feel like getting a little one-shot? I'm so close to being in range. Oh, damn it, man. Hades, you're ruining everything. Okay, you're dead, though. That's too bad, man. I really wish we could have gotten there. Yeah, we have a little bit of a weird range. The one, I think the 1, 3, and the ult are all 60 units, if I remember right. So for people that use fellow ruler gamers like me, that's like right here. But almost all of them have that little bit of delay that I try and be greedy and pretend doesn't exist, but it does exist. And yeah, so often we like might actually be in range, but by the time the ability goes off, we're not. Oh yeah, because if I did, I'm pretty sure I brought it up, but if I didn't, you do get slowed in your ult. There is some downside to CC immunity and damage reduction. Oh, that was a hell of a wiggle, but I'm dying. Oh, they're dying. Nice. That helps. Can you not immune my... See, like, this man is just straight up immuning my heal, and that would have been such a juicy heal, too. So annoying, man. Oh, okay, well, he was going to jump it, but he up down for some reason, so... Oh, I thought the 3 hit. Come on, give me some suck. Have Polly. I wanted to see if Uller would go for that. I was hoping we could bait a little bit. I got beads, so we're chilling. You want to commit? He did not want to commit. God, I hit so hard, man. Yeah, when we do land stuff, it's really hard. But he is one of those gods where it's fairly easy to just kind of miss and you get dumpstered. So you gotta be a little careful with that. Try and not get too greedy. Speaking of not being too greedy, let's maybe not dive Titan. Let's maybe actually go do towers with the boys. Could be better. I do think build-wise, I think this is a really solid build for him. As you guys have already seen so far over and over again throughout this game, Polly's really good on him. Compared to a lot of gods, and most of that does just have to do with you can 3 auto and then follow up with your 2 or your 1. Normally it's going to be your 2. And while you don't instantly get that like root level CC out of your 3, which would make it way better if you just straight up got a root, but it is fairly easy to follow it up with. And if I was a little less bad, we'd have more of them so far, because I've definitely missed more polys than I should. Think we get it. They're about to really be spawning, but I think we get to end. Here comes Shiva finally. God, that hits. Are you kidding me? I got sucked into the apple, man. That's so annoying. Yeah, I don't think we get to end off this now. That fight was too scuffed. Oh, that was good. I'm actually trying to get so much poly damage in here. Oh my God, where are you? Yeah, I don't think we get to do stuff. It's awfully tempting, but I don't think we actually get to. Don't try it. Oh, we good? Yeah, we're about to actually run out of FG. I feel like we basically just instantly started fighting and pushing the moment we got FG. And then straight up haven't stopped, right? Am I losing it? I'm pretty sure we've actually just been pushing and fighting this entire time. Yeah, let's not be greedy. I mean, I want to be, but this is the better call. It's just not being. We're also going to do something a little bit different because I'm Baron. I'm going to do this, which you guys aren't going to see me do too often. We're going to go a straight up elixir of defense over an elixir of power. And it's because Baron is somebody that very heavily gets rewarded for staying alive. He's somebody that is easy to lock down and punish. And so if we can have a little bit more prot mitigation, it's going to stand out way more than the elixir of power. Even though elixir of power is fun. Yeah, this is going to be disgusting. Honestly, like it should be such a pain in the ass to kill me after popping that. And we're still going to hit stupid hard. And we get to hit even harder with the EFG coming up, assuming we actually get it. Oh, maybe. Little greed. Can I? Why did that poly not hit? Probably. Oh, maybe not. Little suck through the wall do it? I was gonna say he probably has ult, but I guess not. I was just kind of hoping he didn't. Where is he? Have that. I don't think he's close. Oh, wait, what? Why? Okay. That's not... How did... did he just juke the shit out of Erlang? Oh my god. It juked me a bit too. No, Uller, stop it. Stop it. Be zoned. Give me that poly. No. Okay, well, I don't know why that hit. He dead. Being too greedy. Alright, we should just get a run at their faces. No, stop. I'm running at your face. Let me do it. Oh my god, please. Okay, that's not where people are. Yeah, people can do a lot of this against Baron, which makes it way harder to do things. Where they can just go absolute wiggle mode. Of course, the downside to going absolute wiggle mode is you don't really get to do other things besides go wiggle mode. So, yeah, there's always that to it. He's one of those guys where people just tend to juke a lot. Hopefully he'll run out of ult and we actually get a suck. Oh, or just be dead. one or the other. Alright, that should do it. Nice. Thank you, boys, for not F6ing. We were winning, I think, just literally all game. We actually got a proper long one. That's always nice. I feel like I've recorded so many Baron games, man. It's been such a pain. I had a similar thing with Baba. It took so long to get one that's actually like a proper length. Thanks. Thanks, fellow nerd. See how much damage we did that game. Probably a pretty dumb amount. Pretty unfair amount. Something to keep in mind, something we didn't have to deal with too much this game. Any of those gods with walls, like Ymir, Kabrak, and I guess Thor, maybe not as much Thor. Those wall gods are disgusting against Baron. That's something we can suffer from. But we didn't have to deal with any this game. Yeah, 56k, pretty good, man. Pretty good. Not a crazy amount of healing. Yeah, I feel like that's actually generally true for Baron, where even though we do spread that heal around, it's nothing insane. But considering that I'm not like a full-on hell, and I just kind of casually get that, it is pretty good. It is pretty decent. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room, walls keep tumbling down.